Hello everybody, I am Alka Jolly. Once again, I am here with another topic of English grammar, and today's topic is comparison of adjectives. In my previous video, I had explained you the topic, the adjectives. Those who have not watched that video, the link is given in the description. Do watch the video in order to understand the adjectives. Only then you will be able to understand the comparison of adjectives. So, when do we use the degrees of comparisons? When we have to compare between two persons, between two places, between two things, then we use the degrees of comparisons. There are 3 degrees of comparisons: positive degree of comparison, comparative degree and superlative degree. So, in this lesson, I will tell you where to use the positive degree, where to use the comparative degree and where to use the superlative degree. So, let us begin with the lesson. Read the following sentences. Kavita is a tall girl. Archana is taller than Kavita. Rachna is the tallest girl of the 3. So, in the first sentence, the adjective tall simply indicates that Kavita is a tall girl. We are talking only about Kavita. We do not compare her with any other girl. So, this simple form of adjective is called a positive degree because there is comparison of only. There is no comparison. We are talking only about Kavita, that she is a tall girl. There is no comparison between any two things or more than two things or persons. Archana is taller than Kavita. So, in this sentence, there is comparison between two persons, Archana and Kavita. So, Archana is taller than Kavita. So, the adjective taller, it indicates comparison between Archana and Kavita, and such adjectives are called the adjectives of comparative degree. So, this is, here we have used the comparative degree of tall. This is the positive degree, this is the comparative degree. In the third sentence, Rachna is the tallest girl of the 3. So, here the comparison is between more than two girls. So, in the third sentence, the adjective tallest indicates that the girl Rachna has the quality in the highest degree. So, the adjective tallest is of the superlative degree. So, this is, in the first sentence we have used positive degree, in the second sentence we have used the comparative degree, and in the third sentence we have used the superlative degree. So, an adjective in the superlative degree refers to the highest degree of quality. It is used when we compare more than two persons or things. So, where do we use the positive degree? Positive degree is used when we make no comparison. Comparative degree is used when the comparison is between two persons or two things, while superlative degree is used when the comparison is between more than two persons or things. So, there are 3 degrees: positive, comparative and superlative. Article the is always used before the superlative form of adjectives. Adjectives change in form to show comparison. They have 3 degrees of comparison, as I have already told you that there are 3 degrees of comparison: positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree, and before superlative degree we use the article. So, always keep it in your mind that before superlative degree we have to use article the. Like here, Here we have used the superlative degree tallest. So, before tallest we have used the article. Rachna is the tallest girl of the three. Formation of comparative and superlative degrees. So, how do we make comparative degree and superlative degree? It's very simple. So, here this is all these are positive degrees, comparative degrees, and here superlative degrees are written. Clean, cleaner, cleanest. For making comparative degree, we have just added ER with the positive degree. It is clean, it becomes cleaner when we add ER. And for making superlative degree, we add EST. With clean, we have added EST. So, it becomes cleanest. Clean, cleaner, cleanest. Cold, colder, coldest. Dark, darker, darkest. Hard, harder, hardest. High, higher, highest. Keen, keener, keenest. Long, longer, longest. Old, older, oldest. Rich, richer, richest. Slow, slower, slowest. So, by adding ER, we make comparative degree, and by adding EST, we make superlative degree. By repeating the last letter of the positive degree and adding ER and EST. So, big, bigger, last letter of positive degree we repeat. We will repeat what is the last letter of big? G. We will repeat G, it will become double G, and then we will add ER. So, this is the rule number 2. Big, bigger, biggest. So, the last letter of the positive degree will be repeated, and while making comparative degree we will add ER, and while making superlative degree we will add EST. So, big, bigger, biggest. Dim, here M is the last letter, we will repeat it. Double M will be there. Dimmer, dimmest. Fat, fatter, fattest. Hot, hotter, hottest. Mad, madder, maddest. Red, redder, reddest. Sad, sadder, saddest. Slim, slimmer, slimmest. Thin, thinner, thinnest. Wet, wetter, wettest. So, you can see the last letter of each positive degree has been repeated in the comparative degree as well as in the superlative degree. So, you have to learn all these positive degrees, comparative degrees and superlative degrees by heart. You must know where to repeat the last letter, in which words you have to repeat the last letter. So, the next is by adding R and ST to the positive. So, this is the positive degree. In some in comparative degrees we will just add R, and in superlative degree we will add ST, like able, abler, ablest. Brave, braver, bravest. Close, closer, closest. Fine, finer, finest. Large, larger, largest. Noble, nobler, noblest. Rude, ruder, rudest. Safe, safer, safest. White, whiter, whitest. Wide, wider, widest. So, we have simply added R in comparative degree and ST in superlative degree. The next one is by adding ER and EST to the positive when it ends in Y preceded by a vowel. So, look at here, look at the positive degree. Y is preceded by A, E, these are vowels. So, when at the last letter is Y and it is preceded by a vowel, then we will add ER in comparative degree and est in superlative degree. So it will become gay, gayer, gayest, grey, grayer, greyest. So all these rules you have to learn and all these degrees you have to learn by heart. So let us do the exercises. Exercise A, write the comparative and superlative degrees of the following adjectives. You can use a dictionary for your help. So here all the positive degrees are written. You have to make comparative degrees and the superlative degrees. Number 1, able, abler, ablest, bright, brighter, brightest, cold, colder, coldest, safe, safer, safest, fine, finer, finest, gay, gayer, gayest, idle, idler, idlest, idle, idler, idlest, jolly, jollier, jolliest. Look at the spellings of jollier, J-O-L-L-I-E-R. Don't write Y. J-O-L-L-I-E-R. J-O-L-L-I-E-S-T. So you don't have to use Y here. Cut Y and instead of Y, write I-E-R. I-E-S-T. Exercise B. Fill in the blanks with the correct degree of adjectives. So, this positive degree is given in the bracket and according to the meaning of the sentence, you have to use the correct degree of adjectives. So, you must know that whether you have to use here positive degree or comparative degree or superlative degree. So, you will see if there is no comparison, you will use positive degree. If the comparison is between two persons or two things, you will use comparative degree. If the comparison is between more than two persons or things, you will use superlative degree. So, let us read the first sentence. Burj Khalifa is the dash building in the world. So, here is the comparison between all the buildings in the world. So, buildings are more than two. There are more than two buildings in the world. So, all the buildings in the world are being compared. So, here we will use the superlative degree and you can see that the article is written here before the blank. So, we will use the superlative degree of tall and the superlative degree of tall is tallest. Burj Khalifa is the tallest building in the world. Second, he has dash money than his friend. So, there is comparison between two, he and his friend. Comparison is between two friends. So, we will use the comparative degree of little and comparative degree of little is less. He has less money than his friend. Number 3. Mount Everest is the dash peak of the world. Again, the comparison is between more than two. All the peaks of the world are being talked here. So, we will write the superlative degree of high and again see that the article is used before the blank. So, as we know that the article is used only with the superlative degree. So, the superlative degree of high is highest. Mount Everest is the highest peak of the world. Number 4. Gold is dash than silver. Again, the comparison is between two, gold and silver. So, when the comparison is between two, we use the comparative degree. So, what is the comparative degree of expensive? It is more expensive. E-X-P-E-N-S-I-V-E, more expensive. Your painting is dash than your friends. Again, the comparison is between two, your painting and your friend's painting. So we will use the comparative degree of good, and the comparative degree of good is better. Your painting is better than your friend's. Sixth, the Ganga is the dash river of India. There are so many rivers in India, so the comparison is more than 2. So we will use the superlative degree, and again you can see the article is written here. So we know that the article is always used with the superlative degree. So the Ganga is the longest river of India. Kavita is an dash student. So there is no comparison. We are talking only about Kavita. So positive degree will be used, and positive degree intelligent is written here. So there will be no change. We will write the positive degree because there is no comparison. We are talking only about Kavita. So we will write here intelligent. Kavita is an intelligent student. Mumbai is the dash city of India. Again the comparison is done amongst all the cities of India, more than 2 cities of India. So superlative degree we will write, the superlative degree of big is biggest. Again we can see the article is written, and we know that the article is used only with the superlative degree. So we will write Mumbai is the biggest city of India. Ninth sentence, this is a dash habit. Only we are talking about one habit. There is no comparison. So we will write the positive degree only. This is a bad habit. Ramesh is dash than his friend. Now the comparison is between 2, Ramesh and his friend. And when there is comparison between 2 persons, then we use the comparative degree. And the comparative degree of active is more active. So Ramesh is more active than his friend. So in order to fill these blanks, you have to learn all the comparative and superlative degrees of these positive degrees. Then only you will be able to fill these blanks. Exercise C. Underline the correct adjective form given in the brackets in each sentence. So 3 forms are given: positive, comparative and superlative degrees of adjectives are given in the bracket, and you have to choose the correct adjective. The rule is simple. You have to see that among how many persons the comparison is being done. According to that, you will use the correct degree. So for number 1, this dictionary is dash than that dictionary. So the comparison is done between 2 dictionaries, this dictionary and that dictionary. So we will use the comparative degree. And which is the comparative degree? Informative, more informative, most informative. So more informative is the comparative degree. This dictionary is more informative than that dictionary. Second sentence, the fox is a dash animal. There is no comparison. We are talking only about the fox. So we will use the positive degree. The fox is a clever animal. Number 3, January is the dash month of the winter season. So in winter season, so many months come. So there is the comparison between more than 2 months. So we will use the superlative degree. Moreover, the article is used here. So January is the coldest month of the winter season. Number 4 sentence, Mohan is very dash in his walking. No comparison is made there. Only we are talking about Mohan. So we will use positive degree. Mohan is a very slow in his walking. 5th sentence, she is more dash than her sister. Comparison is made between 2, she and her sister. So we will use comparative degree. She is more taller than her sister. Number 6. Sumit is the dash of the 3. Of the 3 means comparison is made between more than 2. Of the 3 means it is comparison is more than 2 persons. So Sumit is the youngest of the 3. We will use the superlative degree. 7th sentence, Ramesh is dash than Mahesh. Now comparison is between 2, Ramesh and Mahesh. So we will use the comparative degree, that is fatter. Ramesh is fatter than Mahesh. Sentence number 8, this dish is the dash in the menu. So many dishes are written in the menu. So we will use the superlative degree. This dish is the superlative degree. So we are using the article. The most delicious in the menu. 9th sentence. It is dash today than it was yesterday. So again comparison is between 2 days. Today and yesterday. So we will use comparative degree. It is hotter today than it was yesterday. 10th sentence, who is the dash runner, Ravi or Amit? Again, the comparison is between 2 persons, Ravi and Amit. So we will use positive degree, and positive degree is better. Who is the better runner, Ravi or Amit? So this is the end of all the exercises of the lesson comparison of adjectives. So I hope you would have understood the rules, where to use all the 3 degrees, where to use positive degree of adjectives, where to use comparative degree, and where to use the superlative degree. And again, now this is a time to give you a reminder to subscribe the channel English Lighthouse, so that you can get the notifications of all the videos that I keep uploading from time to time. Thank you so much for watching the video, and bye bye till I come back with a new topic of English grammar. Bye bye. Have a great time.